Hello guys, and welcome back to another thrilling episode of looking at maps and charts. In this episode, we'll be looking at maps and charts. Our station has officially completed its construction, and now we can have a little look over at how much stuff we produce. So we're just above 4,000 in terms of hull parts, just below 3,000 in terms of engine parts. Weapon components is still our weak point with only 1,488 per hour, while our antimatter converters and advanced electronics are also staying low, but above acceptable levels. We are currently in all of our large ship fabrication base, reverse engineering multiple ships, and we are currently not selling to any factions. But we are going to increase the price to 150 because we are getting to that point where we don't necessarily mind saving up some resources within our storage areas. Our workforce is continuing to grow. We'll actually see how large this tick is that is coming up in a minute, because I want to see if it's exponential. So if it's around 30, it's not exponential, it's linear. If it's above 30, it might be exponential. So let's see here. We didn't get any more people. Why not, I wonder? Alright, so maybe the growth of... Oh, there was a tick right there. So maybe the growth of the workforce is not related to the shift timer. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, as it stands, it's a very nicely balanced station. I don't know if we're producing enough hull parts, engine parts, weapon components, advanced electronics, and antimatter converters that we really need. But even if we aren't building more of that kind of station around the different sectors that we're eventually going to conquer, is going to mitigate that problem in its entirety, because they are going to trade with each other. And since we are getting our large trader ships and large mining ships reverse engineered here, that is something we should start being able to produce. We might actually build a couple of large trading ships and assign it to this station just so that we, well, have them. So the trading range for this station here is 5 gates away. Let's see if Turquoise Sea really is 5 gates away. This is 1 gate, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. We cannot get to Turquoise Sea with trading ships from here on autopilot, unfortunately. We'd have to have a station in between. Or maybe... Are there any Xenon sectors that are 5 jumps away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Atia's Misfortune might be something we want to go for, because the Pernids are really hammering this sector. This might be where we want to go, in fact. But that's still quite a ways away, because we have to wait until the reverse engineering is done, and then we have to wait until we have enough money to buy the extra large blueprints, and also the extra large ships that we want to reverse engineer. Yeah, look at that. They just destroyed that Xenon platform. Actually, both of you, just explore over here if you would. I guess one there and one here. So I gotta see what's happening on the other side. I see the Xenon are trying to take back this sector, but with the parent presence here as it is, I don't think that's likely. Okay, so the Xenon are massing for an assault. But the Holy Order of the Pontifex have a traitor here. Why? Are they building a station? The Holy Order of the Pontifex are already building like a defense platform here. That's then we're too late, because we're still like a couple hours away from being able to actually build a fleet that we want to build. But yeah, it seems like the Xenon are getting crushed by the Holy Order of the Pontifex. And if the Holy Order of the Pontifex takes over this sector, they're probably going to take this one too, and that gives them another clear shot at the Antigone. Which means that they will probably win this war. They are already kind of winning in Second Contact. Oh, look at that. They just obliterated a behemoth. Holy shit. Alright. That's enough drooling over the Holy Order of the Pontifex and how efficient they are. I'm not really finding signs of the Pyramids building any stations here, so I think they're still quite a bit away from being able to actually conquer this sector. But they have effectively wrestled it out of Xenon hands. As you can see, it's now a neutral territory. Well, that's all well and good. And you lost another miner. How do you keep doing this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so it's a gas miner. You lost a gas miner. Well then, let's buy a new one. Let's build ships. I want it to be medium. Gas ship. Of good quality. Let's just go ahead and build it. And she's building. We still have quite a few ships in our backlog that has been ordered, but we haven't been able to put to market. That's not going to be a big deal. Because we just have to wait until we get the resources to build them, and we should continue to make money. In fact, if we take a look at account management, the Sultan's Haven already have 152 million credits. I might actually be tempted to build a weapon components manufacturing at Moneymaker 3 and 1. Just so we make up for that production deficit. If we have a look here, plan build, and we look at weapon component factory, what do you need? You need plasma and you need hull parts. And right now, are we producing enough hull parts and plasma? I know we're producing enough hull parts because that's one of the main selling points of these stations. But are we producing enough plasma? We're not producing plasma at all. Not producing any plasma at all. Okay, so we'd need at least one plasma producing thingamajig and one weapon components. We can do that. Let's actually go ahead and do that right now. Let's see here. Let's plan your build. I want you to get a plasma conductor. Where can we place that? Probably down here somewhere. Okay, so let's just see. Plasma conductor. Or did they need superfluid coolant? My god, I already forgot. You need plasma conductors, yeah. So plasma conductors is what we want. So that's you, you're connecting on the lower side. So I think if we go ahead and just place one of you over here, we should be able to get a plasma conductor facing forwards, perhaps? Like so, yeah. So that's the plasma conductor accounted for. Now let's find a place to put our weapon components. That's also going to be down here somewhere. So let's get a cross section here. Let's place it there. Then let's go down to the weapon components, and it fits snugly right there. So let's get ourselves a builder. We have a couple close by right here. Let's manage the resources, accept the estimate and confirm. And we are going to do the same for the Moneymaker 1. We're going to plan build. We're going to go with a couple of cross sections, one here and then one to the side. Then we're going to go with production modules. We're going to get ourselves a plasma conductor and we're going to rotate it until it fits snugly right there. And the weapon components right there. Gonna accept the estimate, hire a builder, and we have a builder right here. Confirm. Okay, so that should be good. So now we should be producing enough weapon components in those two factories. And since they did just become more important for us, I think we are going to assign some... Well, you have enough traders, but I think Moneymaker 3 needs some more traders. So let's line up a couple of our traders here. I think we want 4. Let's get it some crew as well. I think just 4 is fine. Let's get 4 of it. And let's confirm the order. And hopefully it starts, yeah, building everyone. That is so beautiful. Let's see, and let's also restrict the trade of weapon components. Oh, we can't do that yet. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we can't restrict the trade of weapon components just yet. That is something we want to do because we want it to go to Sultan's Haven exclusively. So let's assign you to Moneymaker 3 here in the beta group. And off they go. And we're finishing our reverse engineering. So things are definitely going our way. We might also seek to increase our presence here in Napoleon's Fortune. We might start up a secondary Sultan's Haven construction project after we get our own building ship. And we might just start constructing right here. So that we have 2 factories to go from. Why are you building small container storage? Is that somehow... Are we somehow removing the container storage? Are we repairing it? What's going on? I don't really get it. It's like it's trying to build a lot of things here that I didn't order it to. Why? Why? I don't get it. Alright, but it's going to do its own thing. Let's see if the same is true for Moneymaker 1. No, it's only Moneymaker 3, so that means maybe they got damaged or something. It's way cheaper too, so we're doing way less with it. So yeah, I don't know what's happening there. Oh well, we can still afford it. How are we looking money-wise? We're sitting at around 260 million. So only 15 million to go, and we'll be able to afford the extra large platforms. I think some of the large ships here are going to finish reverse engineering before we start purchasing the extra large ship modules. We're also going to need some money to build those, because those are expensive. But I think we're only going to build 2 or 3 of them, maybe. We'll see about that. Actually, let's give Moneymaker 2 another chance. It's kind of a precarious area, but let's try and assign some traders to it, because the new traders that we are building now are actually good. So let's build a couple of mediums. Want the trady boys. Let's just give it 2 crews. And let's get 4. Okay, so we're lacking quite a bit, but we should be able to get it all in time. Let's just confirm that order and it'll build what it can build. Let's see, are we still purchasing things? Do we have everything under control? Yeah, we are getting all the hull parts we need for this construction project, so that should go by itself. And if we take a look here, shield components. Why do we need shield components? Turret components. Are we getting turrets? Is it because I accidentally pressed the high preset button? Oh damn. Oh damn, I did press the button. Alright, but let's just accept that estimate. It's no big deal. Actually, we can actually do that for Moneymaker. Oh, we can do that for Moneymaker 1 as well, because we want these stations to be a bit more protected, just a tiny little bit more. Let's just go with high preset and give it some money, and let's confirm those changes. So yeah, we want them to be just a tiny little bit more protected than the other stations, because they are a bit more important to me now that we're building the weapon components, and yeah, they're going to be able to supply my HQ here nicely. And that, my friends, is actually a couple of large ships done. So let's go into the shipbuilding software and let's actually configure some of these. So we have the Odysseus Sentinel. We do want those things, the old run thrusters. bloody shields, the Odysseus main battery. Let's see, for the large ones, I don't know why we even have tracking turrets, but... Oh, it's because we plan to use that for the carriers. That's no longer going to happen. Oh. We are choosing the flak because we want a bit longer range on the turrets. And there we are. And for software, we're just gonna give it the best of the best, because why not? Consumables. I don't think we're going to need any cargo drones. Repair drones, I want at least 5, and let's go for 6 actually, and then some defense drones. And then of course a cat. Okay, that's going to be our... what do we call this one? Ting Go Boom? Tingo Boom. Okay. So that's our Odysseus Destroyer. Let's go for the Incantura and let's see what we can do here. Seems like we got the Scooter Gang outside. I'm sorry if it comes through on the microphone. Alright. Let's go for the best software. And let's go a bit more heavy on the defense drone here. And of course a captain. And that's going to be my big tradey boy, of course. Now, did we get any other blueprints we can play with? Maybe not quite yet. No, we gotta wait some more. Let's see, how many are in... Yeah, so we're still waiting for some more engine parts, but we are building a couple more traders. Or at least we should be building a couple more traders. Alright, so let's just send these ones over, they don't have to wait here. You're going to be trader for this ship. For this station, I mean. And we have a lot of backlog to go through now. And here goes the last trading ship. It's under construction right now. Along with a whole host, or at least just only 2 other ships. Alright, and there's the final Cormorant Vanguard done. Oh, did I get the Vanguard version and not the Sentinel version? Is there a Sentinel version of the Cormorant Vanguard? Let's see, let's assign you to Moneymaker 2 again. So I seem to have bought the Vanguard version. So the Vanguard version is in the Ministry of Finance. That explains that. I thought they only had Sentinel versions. But these guys actually don't have a tradey boy with a weapon on them. So that was the right call. So that's good. Alright, money. How are we looking? we are looking good enough. So we're gonna make our way over to the wharf over here. And we're gonna go ahead and purchase ourselves a nice little extra large ship fabrication bay. And here we are.
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Now let's go ahead and talk with the boss lady.
It's an honor to see you here.
Let's get the blueprint for a module, and we want the... Oh, we gotta take some money out of our stations first. But before that, the game has got to autosave for us. Alright, so let's go over to our player information, account management, and let's just get all of this money. Confirm. Ooh, it might not be enough.
It's an honor to see you here.
We might just not have enough. Oh yeah, we did. We do.
Good luck out there.
I like that my language sometimes it just
Vanguard.
disappears into the ether. Alright, now let's get back out over here. And we'll add those beautiful, beautiful big things to our station. And then we gotta go about procuring ourselves some extra large ships. Alright, let's actually not speed up because we want to add some things. Alright, so let's have a little look here. How do we want to play this? Maybe we extend these two down further. And then we cross over on both sides and... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. We are going to need like 3 or 4 probably verticals. Then we're going to need a cross section. And we're just going to copy that sequence right over here. Actually, I think we might have room to do... Let's actually remove... Let's remove this whole thing. Let's copy you. And, oh. Then let's copy you. Oops. Copy you. Alright, and now... Is there actually room for us? Do it like this. Barely. But yes. And then one more like this. It looks ugly, like all hell. But if it works, it works. It's very ugly. But all right. Let's just accept that estimate. We're gonna assign a builder. Unfortunately, there are no builders in my immediate area. There is a Teladi builder right here, so let's select that one. And we're gonna confirm. And now we gotta save up some money again. Oh, and another ship finished, so let's get the loadout going. What a huge amount of shielding on that one. Alright, I want flak turrets, please. Oh, so that one just has shields, but no turrets. Oh, it's because it needs, that's like the medium. That's the medium mining turrets. We need the medium mining turrets. Okay, so before we do anything, let's just get over to the wharf.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
And we're gonna buy the medium mining turret. Because I think I only bought the large one. Whoops.
Illegal wares on drone detected.
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
So let's move on over. We need the medium mining turret. Medium mining, there you are. Only 182k.
Good luck
That's
out there.
cheap. Okay, so let's finish up this this blueprint. Weapons and weapons. More weapons, and this is going to be a mining one. And there we are. Software, the best of the best. Consumables. Need at least like 6 mining drones. Let's get 2 repair drones and maybe a couple of defense drones. Like that. And of course, the captain. This is going to be our big. What's like a dirty word for minerals? Show me your jewels. Like it's a homosexual miner, I guess. All right.
Can I help? Goodbye.
And here we are, so we can wait. And now we gotta save up to build the extra large ships that we want our station to have. So I already know that I want a builder ship, and it doesn't matter which one I get it from. I want the Raptor from the split, and I want the... I don't know which auxiliary ship I want, so we actually have to take a look at that. First though, let's go through the building ships here. Large and the gas miner. Let's set up a blueprint here as well. Alright. Let's see, let's get 4 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. Captain, and this is going to be our... let's be real childish. Big stink collector. Yeah, big stink collector. Alright, so let's have a look at the different auxiliary ships that are out there. So let's take a look at the Holy Order of the Pontifex first. They have the Atlas Sentinel. It's 10k hull parts, so it's relatively cheap. It has almost 35,000 storage, and presumably it's relatively quick. Relatively quick, yeah. It has a lot of drone capacity, I imagine. Yeah, 100, so that is wonderful. It can also function as a resupply base here, it seems, with 2 medium docking and 8 small docking. It can only hold as much as the Odysseus Sentinel can, though. And as much as the carrier, actually. A lot of crew, a lot of potential deployables, but we're not really going to use that. Okay, so I am liking the Atlas. Let's have a look over here at Antigone's base. So they have the Nomad. It's cheaper, it has a bit less hull. It's definitely slower, has less crew. Equal storage though, and yeah, less landing opportunities, but equal landing capacity. What about drones? It can still hold the same amount. I did like the Atlas better than the Nomad, so let's go over and have a look at the Lottie. Oops. They have the Stork. Way less storage. It's quite slow still, but it's very cheap. And it has a good amount of docks, and it can still hold the full amount of things. Yeah, I don't really dislike this one. I think I like this one the most. Oh, I forgot to check the shield generator. So this one can have 2 shields. Let's check the Nomad. The Nomad can have 2 shields. And let's check the Atlas. There's a really loud motorbike driving past slowly, so I hope you don't hear it. And this one can also have 2 shields. Okay, so the only way the Raptor is really losing out... No, not the Raptor, but see, the Monitor. Yeah, this one's way more expensive in terms of hull parts. Doesn't really give me any advantages here. It has the least amount of storage. It has a large amount of hull, yes, but only gets 1 shield generator. That's not good. And purely defensively, it's not really well equipped either. So I don't really like the monitor. The one I like the most until now has really been the Stork from the Ministry of Finance. So actually, I do want this one. Yeah, I do want that one. Alright, and that's basically all of it. So let's see if we have enough money to buy those ships. It's going to be very expensive to do so, but might as well get them. Alright, so there's some money. Why does this one tell me we have... Oh, that is probably because we have a backlog of ships we're going to produce. So those are probably just the pre-orders, so to say. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the big one first. So who is going to sell me the Raptor for the cheapest? You're gonna sell it to me for 24.4, and Syarth are going to sell it to me for 30. Is there actually a difference? You got almost 600,000 hull, and you got what? Almost 600,000? Yeah, there's basically no difference. Okay, so this is the one we're going to buy. Let's go for the minimum preset. And we're just shy the amount we need. So let's get some more money from our account management. That should do it. Now let's buy this big boy. Actually, let's see if we can make it even cheaper. Just like that. Alright, so let's confirm that order. It should be building immediately. It is. So now it's just a matter of waiting until that one's done. In the meantime, let's buy the Stork from this one. Sorry if you're hearing noises in the background, that's my girlfriend doing stuff. Can't really afford it right now. So let's wait for just a couple of seconds. Let's siphon off some money. Then let's buy. We definitely want that. Let's see what a builder will cost us. Oh, yeah, way too much. Way too much. Let's just get the carrier for now. Or the auxiliary, I mean. We're already building the first extra large ship fabrication bay. So now we're starting to get close to that point where we do not want to have this thing open for business anymore. So let's actually go into logical overview, and we're just permanently going to shut down trades to other factions. At this point, we only need the, I'm guessing about 12 million to be able to buy the elephant. or whatever, a builder ship. Let's actually see if we can get the builder ship for cheap here. Nope, cost the same. And what about here? Yes, actually we can get it for cheaper here. So that should be it. Now let's go into property. Just buy it from here. Extra large, builder, minimum, add to shopping list, go. And the Raptor's done. We're gonna have it dock over here. And what about the monitor? Are you done? Yeah, so go over and dock at my station. Alright, so it seems like my big boys are finished. Let's actually see how many guns they got now that we upgraded them. That's not bad. 264 turrets and 132 shield generators. That's pretty good, and we got them for pretty cheap as well. But oh well, let's go into logical overview and let's restrict some trades here. I might be tempted to actually restrict everything. Let's at least restrict weapon components and I suppose plasma conductors as well. All parts we can still sell because we are vastly overproducing. Yeah, all of that is fine. Let's do the same for Moneymaker 3. Definitely gonna restrict you, and definitely gonna restrict you. Okay, and that should sort itself out. Now if we take a look at Sultan Saban, they should already be buying stuff for the weapon components. Yes. Yes. Here you see. So that works exactly as intended. Next thing I'm worried about is antimatter converters. We're using advanced composites. We produce enough, and microchips. We produce enough. So let's get one more antimatter converter because we are already producing advanced electronics, and we can just flip that switch over at the model maker stations to send them over. So we're building one more antimatter converter at our main station. Before that, let's have our MF Vanguard go ahead and dock here. Now let's go into plan build. We wanted the antimatter converter, and let's place it here on this side. Yes. And let's confirm. We're going to need a ton of money to finish that one, so let's siphon off just a bit. These guys, funds, and let's accept that estimate. Hasn't it updated yet, perhaps? No, hadn't updated. Okay. So where's our raptor right now? It's stupidly making its way through xenon space. Well, hopefully it'll survive. If not, I'm going to be a very, very sad boy. Alright, and our monitor is right here, or the Stork Sentinel, I mean. And our builder ship is here. Okay, so they're all making their way. I'm a little bit worried about this raptor, because it's not really great at survivability. But it seems like it's going to be able to survive this. If it gets past this defense platform, I think we're good. And if it doesn't get caught by these K's and I's and whatnot. And it should be through the gate, and that should be a home run. Okay, so good. The raptor is going to be safe, and we should be able to continue as planned. Our stork is already here, so let's get that to reverse engineer the second it docks up. Let me just see how long I've been recording for. About 50 minutes, alright. Alright, so that's the stork parked, so let's communicate with you.
Can I help? Affirmative.
And it's being deconstructed, as you can see here. And it seems to be about 5 hours and 40 minutes for every extra large ship. So that's actually better than the medium ships in the previous episodes, before we got the builder drones. So if we want the ship building and the ship reverse engineering to go faster, you go into logical overview here and you get some building drones. We're actually going to increase this to, well, we already increased it to 506, so that's good enough. Used up all of our smart ships though. Did we use up all of our drone components? Nowhere near, actually. Just the smart ships. That's no big deal. Let's see if that made it even faster, actually. No, so we were at max capacity at 190, so we didn't need to add those 100 or 521. Here comes the mammoth. The raptor is still a couple of gates away. Alright, so let's communicate with you.
Can I help?
Let's analyze the mammoth.
Affirmative.
Alright, so let's speed up. You should have started the deconstruction, and you have.
Can I help?
And here we go.
Affirmative.
So that's all of the extra large ships currently being reverse engineered. So now we can start thinking about building some more. Let's see. Let's get a little fleet going here then. Let's turn off Zeta first. Just so we have acceptable frame rates. So let's get a large ship. Let's get the Odysseus Sentinel. Let's go for our Ingo Boom. Alright. Let's get some crew members. Maybe like 20. Let's add that. Let's see here. Because you had the capacity of 10 medium ships, so we might just add 10 medium ships to it. Like this, and let's go with 3 crew members. Let's add that, and let's go with 10. And this might be our first little strike force. So let's confirm that order. Let's speed it up and let's see how things goes. Right now I'm just restricting trade for hull parts to other factions because I want my traders to go in between my main station and these ones. Because they are in range and they are... I've kind of assigned them to be the resupply point for our HQ. So let's see if it's actually buying the hull parts. Not yet, no. Is there any way I can get this station to actually buy hull parts? Alright. Let's try that. So now I've allocated the maximum amount of buying and maximum pricing. Now let's go into our Moneymaker 1 and let's go into our logical overview. Let's go into hull parts and let's go for automatic sell amount. Let's increase this way up. Let's decrease the price way down. Now let's see if that actually inspires the Moneymaker 1 to make some trades with our station here. You're making a trade. What kind of trade? Selling quantum tubes. Not what we want. Because these guys, they can reach 5 gates, yes? Yeah, they can. Why are you not buying hull parts? I don't get it. I really don't. Oh well, we're just gonna have to wait for the hull parts to produce locally in the station. That's probably gonna take some time, but if there's anything we have, it's time. Alright, so at least I got one reservation coming in from someone. Probably this one, yeah. So that's Moneymaker 3 actually doing its duty. Yeah. So Moneymaker 3 is actually a good boy. That makes me think that proximity has something to do with it, so we definitely do want to build another one of these settlement havens in the neighboring sector. Maybe without the ship production capabilities then. Because we only want the production capabilities, so we might delete the shipyards. Alright, and just for brevity's or sanity's sake, let's see how much it would cost to upgrade all of these things. Actually, not that much. So let's just upgrade all of the things. Let's feed some more money into it. So let's get some money here. And logical overview. Oh. Manage funds. And accept estimate. That's definitely not the correct estimate. So let's go back into your plan build. And let's accept this estimate. Let's keep a little look at how the hull part situation is trading. Yeah, it's not buying anything new now, unfortunately. Is it perhaps because they don't want to use their smaller ships to trade far away? No, I don't think that's the reason. We're halfway through the dragons at least, so that leaves 5 more dragons and the Odysseus Sentinel. Here goes another dragon. Oh damn. Why is my behemoth not dealing with this? It is dealing with it, okay. Let's actually get our dragons to deal with this as well.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Oh my. The Free Split families are about to lose their second headquarters to the Xenon, probably. Wow, wow, wow. So that means we're probably going to face a very strong Xenon in this sector here before we have a significant enough military presence to keep him down. We're definitely going to need some more resources. I think I'm going to build another copy of this Silton's Haven once we are finished going through. These things. And it's going to take some time. And I also want to be able to build my own building ships, so that I don't have to hire anyone else's. That should work into the only trading with my faction setting in the logical overview of the stations. So hopefully my traders will actually trade with my trading ship to build my station. I hope. Right, so now it's only the Odysseus Sentinel left. So what specifically are we lacking to build it? 5,000 hull parts and 34 smart ships. The hull parts will take a bit over an hour. Smart ships should be done very soon. The big question is, are you actually buying the hull parts now? Please say yes. No. Alright, but I think that's going to be it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.